Hello, how are you doing? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2023 and another part of the Journeyman with England. Today we have a big World Cup semi-final versus Uruguay with a chance to face Brazil in the final of the 2038 World Cup. It is an awesome opportunity. Last time out, we had a very dramatic episode where we knocked out Portugal on penalties. It was fabulous, and I'm looking forward to today when we take on Uruguay, who, of course, we played in the European South American Super Cup last year. We came out on top against them then, and I'm hoping that we can do something similar today. Let's have a little look at their World Cup so far. So they drew both matches, actually, against Egypt and Wales, and then they've beaten Ireland, South Africa and Italy on their way here. But other than that Italy match, they've not really played anybody that's, would scare us. They haven't gone and beaten Spain and Croatia and all of those big teams. But as the last European team standing, we need to try and get into that final. And with that in mind, we have made a few changes to the team today just to try and freshen it up a little bit, because if you look at Uruguay, they are pretty much a full fitness team. So we've got Eric Howe starting in goal. Pilbeam starts at right back with Woodward and Warburton alongside Cutbush in defence. Harwood again holds the midfield with Granger and Bellingham in the middle of the park. And Glasgow and Saka will support Emre Tezgel up top. Josh Campbell is out of the rest of the tournament, so there's nothing we can do about that. But we are hopefully good enough to come out on top. We also need to think about the final potentially. Obviously, we've had a day less rest than Brazil, so fitness is going to be an issue. But they're playing a flat back 7 once again, so it is going to be tough to break them down, but I've got full confidence that we can go and do that. And I've preferred Tezgel up top. I just think, when push comes to shove in that 18-yard box, he's going to score more often than our other options. So that's what we've went for. I think Nat Wallbank was the other one that I thought of, because he's played so well in this World Cup so far when he's been called upon. So that's kind of where we're looking at with all of that. Cleared by the Argentinian goalkeeper. Here's Warburton. Gets it to Cutbush. Here's Warburton again. All the way back to Howes now. Here's Warburton. Switches the play over to Kean Pilbeam. And we're trying to reignite those Leeds days right now. And gets it to Granger, who loses it. And that's it's not been a great World Cup for Matthew Granger, it has to be said, but that's a great tackle from Tezgel. Tezgel still going, and here's Bukayo Saka with a great chance, and he puts it into the top corner. The retiring 36-year-old Bukayo Saka puts us 1-0 up in the World Cup semi-final, and Emre Tezgel with a beautiful diagonal pass through there. That was awesome. He started it all off with that wonderful tackle, found Saka, lovely ball through to Saka, and what a finish from the 36-year-old, and that is 1-0 England. And now it's time to try and hang on, really. As it stands, we're in the final, but of course, we know that a lot can change in the rest of this football match. It would be great to get a 2-goal cushion, though. Here's Bellingham now. Bellingham on the ball, finds Harwood. Harwood forward to Tezgel. Was he onside? Yes, he was. But that was a terrible finish, and he'll be disappointed about that. Oh, Harwood's going to be sent off here. Harwood is sent off, and that is just silly. Very, very silly from him. He's out of any potential World Cup final appearance, and now he's put us into a very difficult position. We're going to move Saka into the midfield. We're going to have Glasgow up top now as a pressing forward. But yeah, we now have 50 minutes to hang on with 10 men, and that's very unfair on his teammates, because that was poor. He tried the first time, didn't get the ball, went steaming in again, and now he's out of the rest of the tournament. Here's Saka to Warburton. Bellingham Here's Granger. That's forward to Glasgow. Reagan Glasgow with the shot. Hits the post. He's only just gone up top. We've never played him up top before. We'll see how he gets on in the second half, but we're playing well so far. Let's just keep playing well, and hopefully we can do it. But down to 10 men, that's not ideal. Bellingham doing okay. Just looking at the bench, could we potentially switch something up here? But to be honest with you, I'm quite happy to keep it how it is for now. We might move Brett Betts onto the pitch to replace Glasgow. Here's Saka. He whips it forward. It's a header, but straight into the keeper eventually there. Here's Castro. What's he going to do with it? He boots it forward. And that's found the Uruguayan player. Oh, it's a chip. Off onto the roof of the net. That was very close, wasn't it? Here's Glasgow with the free kick. Ooh, just over the bar. 55 minutes played. Uruguay looking dangerous. Here's Turner. He whips it in. It's a header. It's off the post and it's cleared, luckily, by Warburton there. And here's Silva. No, end of highlight. Yeah, we're going to bring Callum Lloyd on for Warburton. That was a good suggestion. We got 20 minutes to hang on now. Right, so Glasgow's actually going to come off. We can maybe go 5 at the back, actually. Glasgow can come off for Wiez. Granger's one of our better penalty takers, isn't he? So it would seem silly to bring him off. Hang on, we don't want Wiez there, do we? No, we want Michael Robinson. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Pilby might be my next candidate to come off. Here's a free kick for Uruguay. Ooh, it's on the roof of the net. We're just about hanging on for now. Right. Pilby is going to be replaced by Livramento. We do have more potential substitutes. What's Saka's penalty taken like? Pretty good. Tezgal obviously is one of our best. But yeah, I'm thinking let's bring Wiez on. Let's go a little bit more defensive. Saka's done a great job in this match. We'll see what we can do now. We're going to go cautious for this last 15 minutes. Going to try and see this out and get into the World Cup semi-final. We're going to say time wasting. Always. Be more disciplined. Oh no. Highlight. Oh, we've got it back. Here's Wiez. Gets it to Tezgal. Here's Livramento now. This is a good chance for Livramento. Oh, what's he done there? Right. Speaking of him, we want him on defend. Defend. Here we go. We've got added time to survive here. 4 minutes. And we have done it. We are in the World Cup final. That was, a terrific defensive performance in the end. There was no real question of Uruguay getting that equaliser. We got that goal fairly early on through Bukayo Saka, and then we defended it well with only 10 men. I think we can be very, very proud of that performance, and we are in the World Cup final. Oh my goodness, that is brilliant. Harwood's going to be out of it, of course. He's had a decent tournament, but disappointing that he was sent off there. And we are going to be playing Brazil in the final of the FIFA World Cup Brazil, of course, ranked 4th in the world. They've had a very good World Cup so far, but did lose to Norway, who we beat 4-0 in the quarterfinal stage. But they have beaten some very, very good teams to get here. They've scored a lot of goals. They're going to definitely be our toughest opponent yet. But tomorrow could be the final episode of The Journeyman. If we win the World Cup, then it will be. It has been an amazing journey, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed this episode, give it a like down below. Subscribe for plenty more Football Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.